Descent Raiders in the Dark 2nd Edition. It's going to be early 2012. Everything is new. All of the monsters are new. All the sculpts, and of course, are new. All the heroes are new. This one hero campaign system in the box. And then there's a compatibility kit. It's $24.95. That will give you all the components you need to unlock every piece of plastic from everything we've ever released for Descent First Edition. Do you know of Dune, the board game?
Oh yeah.
Classic game?
Yeah.
This is a retheming of Dune. We've been hard at work now for a couple of years, really perfecting how to make Dune and all those mechanics and what people love about that game work in the Twilight Imperium setting. So this is actually the final days of the Lazax Empire. So 2,000 years before Twilight Imperium, the board game, are the events in
shortly after
Wiz-War 2nd Edition. Wiz-War, classic game from the early 80s, Tom Jolly, another well-loved, like Cosmic Encounter, one of those games that really deserves to be in print and available. These are the sculpts, these are resins of the player figures. We think people are going to love it, and this is also going to be by the end of the year.
Gears of War is a game where you pit the cogs against the locusts. The locusts are constantly emerging up through the emergence holes, and the cogs are fighting their way through mission style, trying to accomplish various missions, stealing the emergence holes, slaughtering all the locusts along the way, and trying to remain as healthy as possible so that you can take out whatever happens next. The game itself is quite brutal, but also balanced in a great way that I've seen both the cogs make it all the way to the end and accomplish their mission. I've also seen the cogs die in the very first area of the game. So, and that's sometimes by dropping a grenade in their own area to take out the dudes around them and then they can't survive. So it's a lot of fun, and if you haven't had a chance to play it yet, you really should.
We incorporated the expansions, or a lot of components of the expansions into this game, including siege engines, ports, garrison tokens, wilding cards. But on top of that, we've also updated and put in a couple new things as well. We put in a victory track, which allows you to monitor how many castles you've actually taken. We've updated a lot of the different cards, including art and graphics, and a couple new abilities as well.
I'm Robert Cuba. I'm the designer of Battles of Westeros. Battles of Westeros is a two-player tactical game set in Westeros, which is based on George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire books. The core set has Stark and Lannister. There are 10 different scenarios that you can play and recreate battles from the books.
Alright, the way the dice work in Elder Sign is there are multiple tasks on an adventure. Each row of symbols, so this is a task, these three things together are a task. What you want to do is you roll the 6 green dice and you're trying to complete a single task. Trying to complete a task in a single roll. So you roll the dice and you look there and see if you have it or not. So in this case, I'm looking for 2 scrolls and a skull to complete this bottom task here, which I did actually roll.
This one here?
So, bang, I can complete that task in that roll. Now, I also have what I need to complete that task, but I can only complete 1 task per roll. So, I get the 3 dice again, I re-roll them, and oh, hey, I got lucky. So, I would complete the whole thing. That would finish the adventure in my favor. If I hadn't got that, I would have lost the die and then re-rolled the dice I had remaining. I keep going until I run out of dice, or I give up, or I complete it. And then I either get the benefits of completing it, or I suffer the penalties of failing it. That's how it works.
Welcome 2011 Game of Thrones players. Thank you very much for coming out today. 2 years ago we had 24 people show up. Last year we had 44. Today I'm happy to say we have 70 people vying for the throne. So congratulations, thank you very much. It's a fantastic game and it's never been better to play. Last night we crowned a new Melee champion. Congratulations, Corey. Today we're going to crown a new world champion after the joust is over. We have 5 former world champions playing this year, so it's going to be a very exciting field.
Absolutely shocked. My friend and I, we play in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and he got me into the game, and I love it, and I look forward to playing all the time, but he's got me on knowledge of the rules and things, so I came and I just wanted to play. I wanted to meet some new players and be part of it, and the fact that it all came together is astounding. It's amazing. I love it. Thank you, Fantasy Flight. Love you guys to death. so very cool. World champion. Absolutely. Oh.
Well, Dust is the kind of first miniature game like this I've ever picked up, and I just started playing it probably about 6 months ago, and I expected to have a good time here, and I did a lot better than I expected to, and I just had a great time.
Day 3, end of day 3. We'll see you tomorrow. Woo-hoo!